don't know why it's not clearing.
It's solid mud. That's the worst I've ever seen.
Thick layers of mud have built up on the sluice, and gold is being lost.
I think it's because the suction line's plugged with sticks. We're gonna have to pull the suction line out.
Dave's wash plant needs high-pressure water to clean the gold-rich pay dirt in the trommel and wash it down the sluice. His sluice box is built to trap the heavy gold in its riffles as fast-moving water expels the waste. But when the water pressure drops, mud clogs the riffles, and the gold washes right out of the box. The first job troubleshooting the problem is to check for a blockage in the suction line feeding the pump.
How bad is it?
I don't see anything.
The water's clean and everything, so it's got to be that culvert.
All right, put it back out. Let's look at the culvert then. I actually think it's collapsed right here. Yeah, it's smashed. Think you can dig it without tearing it up?
You're my eyes.
Tip your bucket down on that side. Now go up. Up, up, up. Nope. Forget it. I'll just dig it.
We're not running, so we're not making any money. Just losing it. Casey, Jason.
Right now we're shut down. We have a little water issue.
10-4, let me know. I'll be listening. Thanks.
Good deal.
Appreciate it.
The team is mining a 3-acre plot of land called Howie's Cut. Dave's tests have predicted this land holds 90 ounces of gold. Their target is to mine it out by the end of the week, but they're already behind schedule.
Yeah, I'm mad at the situation. I mean, we're not sluicing right now. I don't care what's stopping us from sluicing. It's a crock.
Dave has made experienced miner Jason Sanchez his second in command, and Jason has high expectations for the season.
I have a vision in my head of this mining operation, and eventually everybody else will see it, because at the end, when we succeed, everybody will be happy, because we'll be taking sick money to our family.
Back at the wash plant, the culvert pipe is fixed.
Fire in the hole, buddy. Fire in the hole.
All right, got water coming on. Trauma coming on. Get going, boys. Get that going.
I think that was it, Nate. This looks a lot better.
With water pressure back up, mud shouldn't clog the sluice box.
We are good to go, guys. We are good to go.
Just give me a minute. Let me watch here.
All the time you need, buddy. It's starting to build up again.
It's just not cleaning up.
All right, kill it, Chris. Shut it down. I mean, look how dirty it is. I mean, look at this.
We're shut down for the day, and I know the next question would be, what do you think of that? Well,
So it's a bunch of right now. You know, this sucks. You know, it's taking food away from our families. It just sucks. That's all there is to it.
And Nathan's not the only one concerned.
We're just not getting nothing. We're burning daylight. We've only got a few months that we can run. You gotta have clean water, because you got muddy water. That fine gold just going right out the end of the sluice box. And see down here, I can see my numbers. We've got about 8 working days on Howie's Cut, and we're only at a half an acre now, so we need to change up some things. We'll figure it out, but we don't have a long time to figure.
the way we're headed, nobody's going to walk away happy or wealthy. We won't even pay the bills this year if we keep going the way we're going.
Water pressure is ruled out as the culprit, So Dave turns his attention to the pay dirt he's feeding into the wash plant. He's hoping historical maps can shed more light on the land around Howie's Cut.
It's always a mystery where the old timers went. And I don't know why they left this little wedge for us. It's clear they didn't mine that. It's quite interesting. I don't understand why.
Millions of years ago, gold-rich sediment sat just below the Drumlummon lode and was washed down onto this plateau, forming what's called an alluvial fan. In the late 19th century, the area was extensively mined, but the 3 acres of Howie's Cut was left untouched by the old-timers. And now Dave's worried there's a reason why.
So see the way I'm getting gravel, and then I'm getting our false bedrock.
With the pay dirt now exposed in the creek, Dave is looking for clues as to why the wash plant is clogged with mud.
This is our first cut. We're trying to figure the ground out. Every piece of ground you're ever on is different. See these little channels? These are the channels that the gold will be in. But look at that. That's sticky clay. Gold will not go through that. This clay doesn't run through the plant. It's crap. It's terrible for our wash plant.
God dang it.
That's sticky clay. Gold will not go through that.
Dave has discovered that the narrow channel of gold-rich pay dirt is flanked by a thick clay sediment. The teeth on Jason's wide bucket make it impossible to scoop out pay dirt without taking large amounts of sticky clay along with it.
Clay doesn't have any gold. I don't want it. So what I want to do is be real specific and very strategic in where you're digging, because there's little tiny channels, and that's where the gold is. So what I'm going to do is get you a bucket with a flat nose.
Gotcha.
Okay. And you go down and you go get those little channels.
Will do. Alluvial fan chasing.
Dave's plan is to replace Jason's large bucket with a narrower, flat-nose finishing bucket, allowing Jason to attack the thin pay dirt channels and scoop out the gold-rich earth while avoiding clay.
It's going to cost me a lot of money to get that flat-nosed bucket, but it's something we've got to do. As long as we can keep our water clean and keep that machine going, we're going to get gold.